10 African countries with extremely beautiful women, but a lack of men who love them. Africa tends to fly under the radar for people looking for breathtakingly beautiful women. They don't really receive much coverage in the media. But did you know that most African nations have a lot of gorgeous women too? From the piracy-ridden villages of Somalia to the well-developed nation of South Africa, the whole continent is full of stunning women who can transform into supermodels in the blink of an eye. Let's look at 10 African countries where women are extremely beautiful, but they lack men who love them. Number 10. Somalia. The economic condition of Somalia is no secret. The country is one of the poorest in the world, and the living conditions are less than ideal. This has driven the women of Somalia to be extremely hardworking. They need to succeed to avoid getting married off against their will, or resorting to begging. Most of the women here are educated and have completed some form of higher learning. They can talk intelligently and are surprisingly knowledgeable about the world. Even though the major languages spoken in the country are Somali and Arabic, there are still many women who are fluent in English. Despite the daily hardships these ladies face, they are very friendly, especially around tourists and foreigners. They can be great conversation partners and are adept at breaking down any language barriers. Regarding their physical attributes, the first thing that people generally notice is that Somalian women have slim and slender bodies. They are taller than the average African woman and are always dark-skinned, with some having light brown skin tones. They have round and bright eyes, flat noses, and full luscious lips. Their lovely smiles and seductive gaits are enough for any man to fall for them instantly. Most of the Somalian men engage in piracy, and they often leave behind the women. These ladies have to bear the responsibility of raising children and surviving on their own. Parents sometimes also even sell their daughters to bandits, or marry them off for small sums of money. A large chunk of Somalian girls below the age of 18 are also forced to marry. Then there are widespread cases of female genital mutilation too. According to UNFPA, about 99.2% of women between the ages of 15 to 49 have undergone female genital mutilation. Due to these issues, the women in Somalia have started to look out of their own country for potential partners. They are mistreated and abused by their own men, and escaping Somalia has become a dream for most of them. They don't mind working hard, but they want to be appreciated and cherished for their efforts. Would you consider settling for a woman from Somalia to save her from a violent life of piracy? Let us know in the comments. Number 9. Ethiopia. Like most traditional societies, the value of women in Ethiopia is based on their roles as a mother and wife. Research shows that more than 85% of Ethiopian women live in rural areas, where agriculture and farming are their main sources of livelihood. These ladies are known for their strong personalities and assertiveness in achieving their goals. Apart from that, they also possess remarkable physical beauty. Ethiopia is widely considered to have the most beautiful women in all of Africa. The ladies here are extremely beautiful, charming, and gorgeous. People who have never seen the beauty of Ethiopian women may be amazed at their extraordinary features at first. They have chocolate skin, soft hair, and curvy figures. They also love dancing and music, and can be easily mistaken for Latinas. They love caring for their partners, and are always making sure that their men have delicious food to eat. Ethiopian women are also very empathetic, and will do everything in their power to make sure that their partner feels loved and valued. They do not shy away from struggles either. In fact, they want their men to succeed and can be extremely supportive of their partners. However, it is almost impossible for the women in Ethiopia to find men who reciprocate these sentiments. There is a lot of gender-based violence in the country, and women don't have the same opportunities as men. They are mistreated by the men in their country, and their loving nature is often taken advantage of. Being family-oriented, the women from Ethiopia want their children to have a stable and safe future. That is something that they don't see happening in Ethiopia, so they want men who can provide them with a life free from troubles and violence. What do you think of Ethiopia women? Share your thoughts below. Number 8. Nigeria. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa. It is also one of the most demographically diverse places on the continent. The women here are some of the most beautiful in Africa, and their great sense of fashion has made them even more appealing to men. Nigerian women are famous for being tall, dark, and romantically appealing. They have very expressive eyes and beautifully sculpted features, which further contributes to their overall allure. Most notably, they have plump lips with earthy brown or pink tints. They have curvy figures, including wide hips and ample bosoms. Nigerian women are known for being friendly. They welcome strangers with warmth, and their intelligence allows them to engage in fascinating conversations. They are very resilient when it comes to tackling challenging situations, and are very good at supporting their partners through life's unpredictable twists. Nigeria tops the charts when it comes to sex tourism. According to a report issued by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, sex tourism has been rampant in rural parts of the country. The report also highlights that more minors are exploited in this industry than in any other African country. Around 62% of human trafficking victims are forced into prostitution or sexual slavery in Nigeria. These reasons are enough for anyone to seek safer living environments, and Nigerian women are no exception. The ladies here have a strong sense of family values and loyalty. They commit themselves to building lasting relationships with their partners. Nigerian women are the perfect choice for people looking for the right blend of traditional values and dynamically driven women. They are more than happy to help their men grow, while they dedicate themselves to taking care of the family. Number 7. Egypt. Being one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, there is a lot of fascination when it comes to Egyptian women. The reality isn't disappointing either, as the women in the country are some of the most beautiful around the globe. Egypt may be a conservative Islamic country, but the women here can be modern and independent. They are simply stunning and have almost flawless skins. Almost all of the Egyptian women are fair-skinned, having olive to light brown skins. They are known for their intoxicatingly enchanting eyes, and they often use kohl to make them even more appealing. They also have slim, graceful figures with long, straight black hair. Their features are the perfect blend of Middle Eastern and Mediterranean traits. Egyptian women are attractive to anyone who appreciates elegance. However, their culture and traditions limit them from having interactions with men outside their immediate family circle. This is also the reason why they dress modestly, covering most of their skin when they go out in public. Some of the ladies can be quite conservative too. That doesn't mean that they don't dream of ending up with men who can take them out of Egypt to a better life. One of the reasons why they look for men outside of Egypt is to escape the patriarchal society. Women are often forced to take the back seat when it comes to decision-making and are underappreciated in society. Then there is also the matter of rampant sex tourism in the country. Even though prostitution is illegal in the country, there are staggering numbers of child victims of sexual exploitation in Cairo alone. According to estimates, there are around 1 million sex workers in Egypt. Most of this is due to poverty and human rights issues in the country. Women just want to protect themselves from being sold as sex workers, and many of them don't think that Egypt is safe for them or their families. Egyptian women are very well educated and are known for their intelligence, strength, and reliability. They can make great partners and exceptional mothers. They prioritize the happiness of their husbands and are not shy when it comes to showering them with love and affection. At the same time, they are very passionate about their careers and achieving their goals in life. They have delightful personalities and can hold a conversation on almost any topic. However, on the flip side, some Egyptian women can be possessive or jealous. They can be uncomfortable and confrontational about their husband's lady friends, sometimes without any apparent reasons. Do you think Egyptian women are as beautiful as they are depicted in pop culture? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. Number 6. Morocco. Morocco not only attracts tourists for its long-standing cultural heritage and breathtaking landscapes, but also for its incredibly confident and gorgeous women. The ladies have a certain Mediterranean appeal to them, which reflects their diverse Berber, Arab, and French heritage. The charming women of Morocco have olive to light brown skin tones with almond-shaped eyes and full lips. They captivate the hearts of anyone who lays eyes on them. Another striking aspect of the Moroccan women is their artistic expression. They adorn their faces with tattoos, paint their hands and feet with henna, and enhance their appearance with saffron-based cosmetics. The creativity of these women doesn't just stop there. They are known for intricately embroidering their clothing, scarves, and head coverings with Arabic and Moorish patterns. Many of the Moroccan women have the skills to design and craft their clothes. They also have strong moral values, and they would never betray their men. The women of Morocco are known to sacrifice their own needs and interests if it hurts their partner in any way. They are romantic to their bones, and they won't ever leave their man guessing about her mood. Women tend to shower their partners with hugs and kisses, making their days pleasant. Even though the country is dominantly Islamic, Moroccan women are generally very open-minded. They love communicating with new people, are open to new experiences, and are great in social settings. Being within touching distance of Europe, they are not against marrying foreigners, and they don't mind the idea of moving to another country. In 2019, there were almost 6,000 newlywed Moroccan women who settled with partners from abroad. The best part is that Moroccan women don't even face language barriers, as they are usually fluent in English, French, and Spanish. The stunning ladies from Morocco want to move out of their country due to high rates of violence. 8 out of 10 women in 2019 reported to have been victims of domestic abuse. They want to escape the dangers that they face in Morocco and find better men who wouldn't hurt them. There are also a lot of poverty issues in the country. Many locals suffer from a lack of earning opportunities and poor living conditions, and it is even worse for the women. Number 5. Uganda. Uganda stands out with the largest female population in Africa. It has more than 40 indigenous ethnic groups and 56 tribes that contribute to the cultural diversity and richness in the country. This diversity means that there are attractive women for almost everyone. Ugandan women are famous for their beautifully soft, smooth skin and delicate features, which include small, symmetrical faces and soft jawlines. They also usually have slender, well-toned bodies, but there are also women with curvaceous figures. The women here also exhibit a diverse spectrum of skin tones, ranging from lighter to darker shades, depending on the regions they originate from. However, the most notable feature of Ugandan women is their broad noses, which reflects their African heritage. They also have full and luscious lips, which complement their broad smiles that radiate warmth. Their high and well-defined cheekbones add to their lovely appearance, and their eyes are beautifully almond-shaped with captivating dark hues. Apart from their distinctive physical features, the women in Uganda are resilient and strong. They are hardworking and resourceful, and those are attributes that they take pride in. They are very hospitable and welcoming to visitors and make them feel right at home. The women in Uganda highly value their relationships with loved ones and are excellent at nurturing their families. Despite facing challenging poverty levels, the women here radiate happiness and positivity. Anyone who visits Uganda is often left puzzled by the Ugandan women's ability to always look on the brighter side of things. However, poverty means that sex tourism is fairly common in the country. It is a common sight to see young, beautiful Ugandan women accompanying aging white men at popular bars in town. Women are forced to sell themselves for little money, as there are next no other opportunities for them in the country. That is why they would jump at a chance to find a foreign man who can value and cherish them. They want a better life for themselves and their families. At the same time, they are very loyal and would go above and beyond for their man. Did you know about Uganda? Leave your comments below. Number 4. Rwanda. Rwanda is a great place for tourists not only for its affordable travel experience, but also for the opportunity to meet lovely Rwandan women. The women here are known for their strikingly expressive eyes, smooth, clear skin, and slender, elegant figures. Their skin can range in shades from dark chocolate to warm ebony, and the ladies have a certain grace and dignity about them that can't be even put into words. These gorgeous women can be found throughout the country, from bustling cities to serene villages. Rwanda is also a great place to find a loyal partner. The women here are famous for their unwavering commitment to both their families and communities. A lot of them even engage in activities such as agriculture, small business ownership, and various other forms of work to support the well-being of their families. Communicating with Rwandan women is very easy when it comes to foreigners. As English is the official language in the country, almost everyone is fluent in it. The ladies are also very open and friendly towards foreigners. However, Rwandan women expect their men to be honest and upfront. This is a huge part of their culture, and women appreciate knowing that the person they are dating is not wasting their time. Relationships tend to progress slowly, as Rwandan women are a little traditional when it comes to a new man. They also expect the men to pay for everything at first. The women will start to share the financial burden when they feel that the relationship is starting to turn serious. Have you considered going on a trip to Rwanda? Tell us about your thoughts. Number 3. Kenya. Kenya is becoming an ideal destination for men seeking adventure, as well as meaningful connections with beautiful women. The East African nation is a playground for those with an adventurous spirit, boasting stunning landscapes, diverse wildlife, and a rich cultural heritage. It is simply the perfect place to explore the wild, with a like-minded adventurous soul. The women in Kenya are lovely, and they are often considered to be among the most beautiful in East Africa. Even around the world, these ladies stand out as exceptional runway models. They have strikingly symmetrical features, high cheekbones, and engaging eyes. Kenyan women are known for their athletic, statue-like figures, which just adds to their majestic appearance. Their skin tones may vary from deep chocolate to rich caramel. Moreover, Kenyan women are well-educated and can engage in interesting and meaningful conversations. Like all African women, they take great pride in their culture and history. They embrace religious values and prioritize education as a means to personal growth and empowerment. They hold family bonds in high regard and appreciate a man who can do the same. The greatest challenge these women face is sex tourism. Prostitution in Kenya is largely legal, except in Nairobi, where it remains illegal. Poverty and lack of opportunities are the main factors that force Kenyan women into the sex trade. Women in Kenya are cautious when it comes to entering relationships. They want a financially stable man, and it is exceedingly difficult to find one in Kenya. So, the young women in the country often settle for sugar daddies who can afford to keep them happy. However, they prefer men who can love them unconditionally, provide for them, and make them permanent parts of their family. Would you like to visit this place? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Tanzania. Women in Tanzania don't have many opportunities to realize their full potential. In 2021, only about 37% of seats in the parliament were held by women in the country. As a result, there are a lot of issues regarding women's equality and representation, which is why they seek to settle abroad. They are even willing to sacrifice their careers and education possibilities for their families. Almost 65% of farmers in Tanzania are women, which reflects their commitment to providing for their families. Out of the women not engaging in agricultural activities, many start small businesses to support their families. Almost 42% of these ladies are local entrepreneurs who also support other households by employing people. Gender-based violence is also common in the country. About 44% of women between the ages of 15 and 49 reported that they experienced being harassed by their partners. They see education as a way out of their troubles, since the government and men in general in Tanzania don't really care about them. It was reported that the percentage of girls attending primary school increased from 60 to 83% from 2000 to 2010. Apart from being resourceful, Tanzanian women are also breathtaking physically. They display a captivating blend of Bantu and Nilotic heritage, with broad, beautiful smiles and prominent cheekbones. They have skins across the spectrum of deep browns, which perfectly complement their tall and firm figures. They are infamous for their great manners and have a nurturing nature, which is deeply rooted in their culture. They have a drive to care for others, and this leads them to shower their husbands with love and affection. Even with their caring natures, the Tanzanian women have a strong, self-assured presence, and they carry themselves with grace and self-respect. These ladies are friendly towards strangers, which makes them approachable and easy to connect with. They have all the qualities of a great partner and are simply looking for men who can be romantic and respect them like they deserve. Number 1. South Africa. South Africa is ideal for men who value cultural diversity and progressive thinking. The Rainbow Nation is a melting pot of cultures, where multiculturalism finds the perfect balance with modernity. The best part is that, according to a 2022 study by the Institute for Security Studies, more than 70% of South Africans believe that international marriages promote understanding and tolerance. South African women embody these beliefs as well, and they want to settle with men from abroad. The country is regarded as one of the best African nations for dating. The women here have many admirable traits, and one of them is their unwavering commitment to supporting their families and managing financial responsibilities. Even though they are happy in fulfilling the role of homemakers, South African women often pursue higher education at universities. This makes them very good at juggling their responsibilities at home, as well as their careers. Women raised in African societies also receive comprehensive religious education, which makes them develop a deep respect for their relationships. The ladies in South Africa have a radiant beauty, which is characterized by their varying skin tones and strong, distinct features, like sharp jawlines and disarming smiles. Just like their skin tones, the figures of South African women also vary due to the country's rich ethnic mix. Even if the women know that they are attractive, they have a hard time accepting compliments. They are raised to be very modest, and they tend to blush or get awkward if someone praises them for their beauty. Despite their good looks and charming personality, South African women don't shy away from a confrontation. In fact, they are as likely to defend their little sisters or mothers as their partners. If they feel their partner is being insulted, they will give an earful to the offender. Barbecues are probably the favorite food in the country, and a South African woman knows her way around a grill. This is also a great way for them to spend time with their families, friends, and loved ones. They also know what wine to pair with what kind of meat. There are some common misconceptions that South African women are gold diggers. While these ladies want good things in life, like most people around the world, they mostly look for a financially stable partner who can provide them with a secure future. That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click on the screen for more content like this. See you in the next one.